Let's decorate this cup together. I'm using my Loklik cutting machine this time and also this vinyl from HTV-RON. First, I'm going to look for a design on Creative Fabrica. They have so many options. I wanted to use a lot of different colors, so I found this design that I thought would look really cute on my blue cup. I'm opening up the Loklik design app and going straight to canvas. I'm going to upload my image and got this error message that said it needed to be turned into an SVG. So no worries, I know the exact website for that. I won't get too into it, but make sure you check out SVG Trace if you haven't already. I just converted this image into a layered SVG. I'm going to download that to my device and upload it straight into the design app. Now, since I am reviewing this machine, I don't want to lie to you. I'm getting so many error messages when I try to upload my own design into here. It will either say that it needs to be uploaded in an SVG format or that my file is too big. I'll get more into that in my next video. I'm doing a side-by-side comparison of this machine and my Cricut. Anyway, I'm measuring my cup so I can size the design, which ended up being too big, by the way, so I did it wrong. Don't copy me. Anyway, here's my design ready to go, and now I have to pick all my colors. It was easy to find all the colors I needed with this ginormous pack of permanent vinyl from HTV-RON. I'll tell you more about them below if you're interested. Okay, so now I'm ready to start cutting. I'm gonna click Make It, and then it's gonna take me to this page where I'll choose the size of my mat and material. In the next page, I'll be able to choose what type of material I'm using. I'm gonna search for permanent vinyl, and then I'll be able to adjust the blade pressure too. So now we're here, and you're able to see all the mats that you need to load. I'm starting with the first one, the yellow. And here's a little tip if you are going to use this vinyl. This pack comes with matte and glossy vinyl of the same colors. And it can get a little confusing because the backing on the matte looks glossy and the backing on the glossy looks matte. But you can just peel off a little corner to make sure you have the right side. I'm loading up my first color and I'm pushing the start button on my iPad to begin the cut. At this point, I walked away from my machine for a little bit and I came back to it already cutting the next design, and I hadn't even loaded the next mat or anything. And then I struggled a little because it didn't want to spit out my mat. Turns out I had to push unload on the iPad, but anyway. I'm just gonna load the next mat and continue with all my cuts. Now, I would just like to say that I have made multiple projects since this one and I have not run into that problem again, so I'm thinking it was just my cat pushing buttons on my iPad. Oh, and another thing I should definitely mention, this machine is so quiet. Make sure you follow for that side-by-side comparison because it's insane. I don't like to waste vinyl, so I use a rotary cutter to cut around my design to make it easier to weed. And after I have all the sections cut out, I'm going to get to weeding. Okay, so this is where I noticed the problem and I'm not too sure where it came from. Basically, there were some pieces that were overlapping and the colors were off, so I'm not too sure what happened there. Like the pieces that were supposed to be pink were cut in green and the ones that were supposed to be red or blue, I don't know. I decided it was easier to do things in little sections. So you can see I'm